Elite Facts presents
10 athletes who died while performing.
10.
Nikolas Fagete, speed skiing. Speed skiing is actually a really dangerous sport, if it wasn't already obvious, as the average speed of some athletes going downhill is around 120 miles per hour. However, that's not what has killed athletes in the past, as many people will tell you it's the sudden stop that will kill you and not the speed. This happened to Nikolas Fagete, who was on a practice run the day before the 1992 Winter Olympics. The 27-year-old was reportedly coming down the mountain when he collided with a trail grooming machine. He died of severe internal injuries immediately on impact.
9.
Ryan Shay, marathon runner. In 2008, 28-year-old Ryan Shay was ecstatic to try out for the Beijing Olympics. He had experienced success with marathon running as he was the U.S. Olympic marathon champion in 2003. He went to the U.S. Olympic trials in New York's Central Park in November of 2007 to try and earn a spot on the American team. However, about 5.5 miles into the race, Shay collapsed and was rushed to a hospital, where he died before the race even finished. An autopsy later found that Shay had died from complications associated with an irregular heartbeat.
8.
Al Lucas, arena football. Al Lucas is the only reported professional football player in history to die on the field during a game, aside from the NFL's Chad Langer back in 1971. In April of 2005, Lucas, who was part of the Arena Football League at this point in his career, was covering a kickoff for the Los Angeles Avengers during the first quarter of their game against the New York Dragons. During the play, he was tackled by two members of the opposing team, and one of the opposing players reportedly struck Lucas's head and neck with his knee, killing him.
7.
Owen Hart, wrestling. So before we get into this, it's safe to assume that the comments section is already getting the wrestling is fake comments. Yes, it is scripted and we're not denying that. However, professional wrestlers are still considered to be top-notch athletes. That being said, many wrestlers have suffered deaths in the middle of the ring during matches. However, the most shocking death actually occurred during the entrance of one of its performers. In May of 1999, legendary wrestler Owen Hart was playing the character of a superhero during this part of his career, and during a pay-per-view event, his entrance involved him descending from the arena's rafters on a zip line using a harness. Unfortunately, one of the harness's shackles accidentally released from his wire, and he dropped 80 feet to the top rope. The cause of his death was blunt force trauma. Hart was only 34 years old when he died.
6.
Antonio Puerta, soccer player. Antonio Puerta was a professional soccer player who played for the Spain international football team, Spain U21, Spain U23, and he also played solely for Sevilla Football Club as a left midfielder and an attacking left back. Puerta was well known for leading his team to 5 different major titles during his career with the club. Unfortunately, he went into cardiac arrest during a game on August 28th of 2007, and he died from arrhythmogenic right vestibular dysplasia after collapsing in the penalty area at his team's home ground only 30 minutes into the game.
5.
Phillip Hughes, cricket. During the afternoon session of the Sheffield Shield match between South Australia and New South Wales at the Sydney Cricket Ground on November 25, 2014, Phillip Hughes was struck in the neck by the ball after missing an attempted hook shot to a bouncer from New South Wales bowler Sean Abbott. Hughes was wearing a helmet, but the ball struck an unprotected area just below his left ear. He collapsed before receiving mouth-to-mouth resuscitation and was subsequently taken to St. Vincent's Hospital in Sydney. On the morning of November 27, 2014, Hughes died from his injuries 3 days before his 26th birthday.
4.
Bill Masterson, hockey. This goes without saying. Ice hockey can be a pretty barbaric sport, even more so than American football, as people are literally slamming into each other with little gear to soften any impact. Well, in 1968, Canadian-American professional ice hockey center Bill Masterson suffered a severe internal brain injury during the first period of a game against the Oakland Seals at the Med Center. The impact from his collision with Larry Cahan and Ron Harris caused Masterson to bleed from his nose, ears, and mouth. He received emergency medical treatment in the dressing room and was then rushed to Fairview Southdale Hospital, where he died just 30 hours later.
3.
Reggie Lewis, basketball. American professional basketball player Reggie Lewis played for the Boston Celtics from 1987 to 1993. He was named American East Conference Player of the Year 3 times and became an NBA All-Star in 1992. During an off-season practice at Brandeis University in Massachusetts, he suffered sudden cardiac death on the basketball court on July 27, 1993. After the tragic death of Lewis, the Boston Celtics and Northeastern retired his number 35 jersey as a sign of respect.
2,
Duck Koo Kim, professional boxer. South Korean boxer Duck Koo Kim was actually quite the talented boxer. He won 17 out of the 20 fights that he participated in, with 8 of those victories won by knockout. With a brutal sport like this, however, you can imagine the sort of toll that it takes on a pro boxer. Well, unfortunately for Duck Koo Kim, he died during a World Championship boxing match against Ray Mancini in November of 1982. The referee stopped the bout after Kim went flying into the ropes after multiple hard right punches to his head from Mancini. Kim was rushed to the hospital where he was found to have a subdural hematoma consisting of 100 cc's of blood in his skull. Koo Kim died 4 days after the championship bout.
1,
Dale Earnhardt, NASCAR. It's safe to say that Dale Earnhardt is considered one of the best NASCAR drivers of all time and was nicknamed the Intimidator for his aggressive style of driving. As more proof of his legendary career, he won the NASCAR Sprint Cup Series an amazing 76 times. Now that is impressive. Unfortunately, as you'd expect to happen with people racing in cars at extremely high speeds, Earnhardt was involved in a tragic last-lap crash while driving in the 2001 Daytona 500 and died from a skull fracture suffered in the accident. Although he is gone, his career is certainly not forgotten, as he was inducted into both the International Motorsport Hall of Fame and the NASCAR Hall of Fame.
Don't forget to like us and subscribe for more Elite Facts.